Greetings, everyone! It is I, Kikoski, welcoming you to the stream. The pre-stream, to be exact, where you have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable, and get ready for more Dwarf Fortress. Hello there, Ada. Hello, Retiring Egg and Sapbrook. Howdy. Probably a good thing DF doesn't have player voting thing. That King of the Castle has already been yeah, pretty chaotic. Also, good news about you being on leave. I'm not on leave, though. My work continues. In fact, I think the only day that I won't be working in some regard is the 25th itself. How are you all? I hope you are all doing good. Hope things are well. There's Steelbrain subscribing. 50 months now. Thank you ever so much. That is so kind of you. Thank you. That really is kind. Don't mind me, I'm drinking some tasty beverage. Beverage. Marvelous. So, where were we last time? Hello, Duck, how are you? Hope you're doing good. Ah, yes, we had just finished getting this all set up. We also have this pretty much all set up. Actually, do we have all this set up? There are a couple of weapon traps here that are not being built, that I probably want built. Now, hang on. Let's do this a little bit more sensibly. We'll do that, and this. Hello, Black Rabbit, how you doing? We'll have 10 of these. We'll have 10 of these here. We need one here. That is that, this, that, and 7 of these. Yes, a couple of these that just aren't getting built. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We will get there. So, that one's rubbish. This one's a bit better. That there, that there. All these here, that there. All these there. Hope you're doing well. I am doing as well as can be. No real complaints. No real complaints. Ooh, a legendary one. So this. That. That there, this here, that there, this, that, this and that, and this. Just trying to, ooh, another legendary one. Just trying to get all of these sorted. This, that, that. Hello there, Ziggy Zaff. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Things are going good. Hello, Cav! How are you today? I hope you're doing well. We are right now looking at all this stuff and, terminally busy. Yeah. Oh, yes, I can imagine. We should actually get a small order of, let's get some iron spears going. Like 50 iron spears should probably be good. In Dwarf Fortress, you eat rats. In King of the Castle, rats eat you. Yeah, that is a thing that does happen. Actually, what we want to do now is that. Cancel that construction. And we want to put a... Actually, no. Don't cancel that construction. What I want to do is that. So then I can get to here, and then I can just get a microcline block there. Hello there, Nuclear, how you doing? And hello, TomTom as well, how are you doing? Hope you are doing good. You're 5 minutes late, who died? Nobody has died. Everything is going absolutely fine, and The water is slowly draining. We are starting to see some fives. And all these monsters. And all these monsters. Very good. The weekend has begun. Yeah, the weekend has indeed begun. I also finished the plot of the second DLC of Pokemon Violet. That is done. It is finished. Maybe someday I should, like, start smoothing all these. Like, do it as, like, a low priority. But maybe I should start, like, smoothing that, and... Then again, no, I probably shouldn't smooth that. It's a bit too far down. But rest assured, we have a lot of work cut out for us. A good plot? Yes, it was a very enjoyable story. I like it. I also like the end game quality of life options that have been added. I do like those. Are you not wearing a helmet? Why are you not wearing a helmet? You know, why are you not wearing a helmet? We should make a couple of helmets. I feel like some helmets might be a good idea. Ah, yes, this is our secondary storage of crowns. Yes. Our secondary storage that has a lot of bins. We are going to get on top of this crowns malark. We have a long time to do it too. We have until spring. And we also have all of these coins. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of coins. We're slowly filling up that coin stockpile. So how many gold bars do we have? We still have 500 gold bars. We're nearly done with bronze bars, though. How many silver bars do we have? Could make a couple of silver things. Hello, Shield of Hope. How are you doing? Once we're done with the bronze... oh, we have another 600 smelt of them. Ooh. Let's not do that right now. Let's instead do all the stuff that we've got here. Like forge iron spears, forge them, mint these coins... Make more bone crowns, because we need more bone crowns. Oh, we have lots of wool as well. We have a lot of wool. So eventually this wool is going to be used to make stuff, isn't it? Like, it's not being used to make stuff right now, but it can be used to make stuff. We could also just spin some thread. Couldn't I just spin some thread with this wool? Couldn't I go spin... No, spin... No. It'll get used. I'm sure it'll get used. We do have a fair bit of thread. We also have a fair bit of sheep wool cloth and llama wool cloth. We have a lot of cloth. So, sure it'll get spun eventually. So how do you make cloth? Weave yarn into cloth. So how do we make yarn? So if I say thread, weave thread into spin thread, dye thread. I suppose spin thread? Spin thread turns wool into yarn. Okay. So, amount of this is greater than, like, 5? Make 10? So if we have more than 5, make 5. There we go. That should work. If we have more than 5 unrotten hair, wool, thread, body part, then it will make them. There we go. Have a nice little command there to spin thread. We should also probably work on this too. And probably put a door here.
Ooh, a pouch of gold.
Hey, that's 3 bits, Nuclear Jackal. Thank you ever so much. That is so kind of you. Thank you. Also, as a note, Nuclear Jackal there just redeemed the avatar tax. Thank you ever so much. The avatar is greatly appreciative of your kind generosity, and will use those sesame seeds well. He'll use them well indeed. What I was going to say is that one of the things that to note is that we still have, I believe, right now, Twitch are matching on bit donations of more than 300 bits. They match an extra 10%. So 300 becomes 330. 1,000 becomes 1,100. And I believe there's something about slightly cheaper subs as well for a short while, but there's definitely the thing with bits. There, of course, as always, is no obligation, but I thought I would mention it for people that are already here, so that you know. It will be later for subs. From December the 24th. It's from December the 24th. There you go. That is correct. We have added... Thank you very much, Tiny Train. We've added 300... see? The 300 there comes from Tiny Train.
Pouch of gold.
And then Twitch added 30 and then 15 more. I apologise there, Cav. I didn't know that one was from the 24th. But the bits one absolutely is. Yeah, there is no Ko-fi, but there is a Patreon. And you can pledge to that Patreon. Also, there's Kikoskia. I am doing well. He's doing very well. Look at all those happy and satisfied moodlets. We only have 21 unhappy dwarfs in a place with 209 dwarfs. Which is extremely good. Have I ever got to make a single arrow? Maybe? I mean, we do have bolts. We have a lot of bolts. Some good old DF. Indeed, Eggalter. Indeed. We're actually not doing badly at all. As I said, we are draining away a lot of water, so that ultimately we can get access to here, so that we can dig down. That's the plan. We want to get to here,
Mayhem.
dig a thing, and dig down. Hey, there's Cabanian subbing 43 months. Thank you ever so much. That is so kind of you. Doofs. Doofs indeed. There are many doofs that are going on. So what we do is we dig to here, we do that, and then we like make a... Okay, I see what we're going to be doing here. We make like a... Okay, so we build around here, we dig down, we fill all that in, we get to here, and then we dig to... it's going to work. Hello then, Rogue, but we need this to be empty first. Yeah, there's water here. There's not going to be water here for much longer. Make like a tree and get out. It's leaf. It's leaf. Any virus to be called hair can be spun into thread that is only usable for sutures in hospital. You can't make cloth from it. That is fair enough. We do actually have some of that. We have, where is it? Here. Reindeer hair thread. We have a lot of thread here. Speaking of which, we should maybe put a few, yeah, we have silk thread here. We should put a couple more chests in here.
Yippee!
That is not a rogue there, by the way, with 42 months and a 41-month streak. 3.5 years. Time to walk into lava. No, don't walk into lava. Though I do greatly appreciate your kind generosity. I do appreciate it. We should also probably increase the amount of thread that we have. I would like a lot more thread. And maybe a bit more cloth. There we go. All good. So yeah, plan in general. Hair thread can't be used for yarn cloth. That's true. But we also have all of this. We have ram wool, and ewe wool, and llama wool, and alpaca wool. That can be turned into stuff. 5 years done. It's just... So, we also have, I will remind everyone, this area. Where we have all that. And we have a little bit of adamantine here. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this up and hope that someone doesn't get themselves killed. Right, we're going to dig this open. And we're going to hope that someone doesn't burn. This is really what we want to have happen, because this is all pretty much filled in. So you'll then escape. And then we wait for it all, and... I do note, by the way, that we could have done that. There is a safer way for me to do this. We dig here, and then we dig down. That is a much safer way to do this. We dig here, and we dig down. That is much, much, much safer. Now I'm starting to think with, you know, not having everything die. You'd think it would take me a little less time to do that, but no. No, I'm really, really bad. Digging is something dwarves are known for. This is true. Also, here's all that water down there that we... Yeah, I really want that native gold, but I'm never going to get to that native gold. It's okay, we have plenty of native gold. So the idea eventually is we could, if we wanted to, fill in this area. Or I could have just done that and had all the water spill into here. That is actually another way we could drain it. We could drain it from two angles. That would make it faster. It would, however, also give this thing a way to... Ooh. Then again, it would also give this thing... Ooh. It would also give this thing a way to escape to the second lair. And then maybe a forgotten... Maybe a forgotten beast can then kill it. Okay. So... Let's do this. Let's pull this lever. And then we'll give an order to dismantle this. Okay. Well, no, we'll make this forbidden still. Oh yeah, sorry. Don't start yet. Actually, no. We can pretty much start in a few minutes. Yeah. So what we then do is we dismantle that, then we open this up, let water flow out this way into here. Maybe this will escape. If it escapes, we seal off this layer until such a time as we are safe. That is what we do. We'll seal off this layer until such a time as we are safe. Oh, become a stray war dog. This is good, because we do need more war dogs. We did lose a couple of war dogs. This is a thing that happened. I could just put, like, a rabbit there. Or a cow. These are things I could do. Ah, we have a combat happening. I think this person is doing relatively well, though. They are stunned. And nauseated. Not sure you're doing so well. Yeah, I feel like you shouldn't be fighting this thing, but you're going to. Okay, you're just going to keep fighting it for a while. You're just vomiting everywhere. Now you're overexerted. And overexerted means you might get really badly hurt. Then again, this thing is seriously injured. You're also probably quite unhappy. Did you suffer? You're injured, aren't you? Well, someone's going to... Oh, no, you're going to leave yourself. Okay, that's fine. You probably just hurt your hand. You probably just hurt your hand. Okay. So we're going to have to watch very carefully what happens with the creature at the bottom. Because if we can get back to this area... That would be really good if we could get back to this area. If you choose to escape... Okay, they don't have any more things they can shear. Okay, that's fine. So let's get rid of the shear animal command. So that's done. Alright, so you're going to mine over there at some point. How are we doing on... That's okay. How's this doing? Relatively well. We even have a box here now. Okay, a box is good. I like boxes. Can we have more boxes in our massive crown storage stockpiles? That'd be great. Also, I think we don't have any more things to make out of bones. Huh, we're out of bone stuff. That's rare. Okay, you have now opened this up. So now what we do is we press this lever. So once this is closed, we can then safely... Oh, you just went through there, did you? I mean, that's one way of doing it. That is one way of doing it. Suppose you then also put a microcline there. Hello, area. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Ah, you probably need to mine these out too. You're cleaning. And you're constructing a building. Oh, you're gonna build that wall. That's pretty good that you're going to build that wall right there. So that seals off that area very nicely. Pretty glad for that. I'm doing okay, thank you. No real complaints. Right. Now, we do this. We pull this lever. Then we go down here. We open this up. Actually, we're going to keep that closed. Because now, that should just fill in. We should be alright. Then we'll have even more avenues of draining water. That's the hope. So you've now done that. Okay, good. Are these all detailed? You could probably detail that. Right. Water is starting to flow in this way. Okay. This is good. We now have a second avenue of dealing with water. It's not as big as this avenue, but it is an avenue. Are you now rushing to escape? No, you actually seem very content just to stay there. Alright. I do wonder, though, if a forgotten beast appears in this area, and we seal off this way out, will they eventually... will they eventually go and fight that monster? That would be a fascinating thing. That would be genuinely fascinating. Okay, have you cleared out... Okay, you have now cleared out this way. Right, so if we go here and tell you to dig away down... Okay, multiple people are fighting at Ulm. Can you please kill this Ulm? It is shaken to its core. Alright, this Ulm needs to die. Hi, you guys, can you please kill this Ulm? This Ulm is making people unhappy. On account of it being an Ulm. That is, how badly hurt are you? Pretty badly hurt. How badly hurt are you? Your injuries are... Ooh! Fingers smashed apart. However, should be okay. Sutras... Surgery! Oh. Oh, you need surgery. Oh. Okay. Okay. Repair compound fracture? How's it doing? Oh no, time for fire surgery with Dr. Hammy. I mean, they're getting some treatment. You are collecting sand. Oh, you're stressed. I wish you'd just relax. Bees is on the case. Alright. I think the Ulm is very dead. So you now need... Okay. Fix the hand. Oh, the nail's been smashed apart. Kiki, hear me out. Let's stop making coins and make solid gold traction benches. Not sure you're going to win me over on that one. Okay. This was a pretty painless way of doing this. Look. Look at how well this went. Nothing awful happened. You're still here. This water has not yet reached you. Okay. So this isn't going as fast as I thought it would. The economy will thrive on traction-based economic policies. Will it, though? Will it really? I am unsure that it will. Is Spin Yarn one doing anything? No, Spin Thread thing is not doing anything right now. You don't have any unrotten body parts, apparently. Well, I guess we stop making bone crowns for the moment. We don't actually have any more... I'd rather not use my platinum to make coins. We have 280. I'd rather not. Like, it's a lot harder for us to gain platinum than it is for us to gain silver and gold. There's tons of gold. There's a lot of silver, but there's only so much of that. So really what we want to do now is we want to floor this off here. And we want to floor this, and then we want to dig that out and that out. And we can probably quite safely dig that out. Yeah, that's all going to spread out. Okay, good. So then we can quite safely mine out a lot of this. Then we can go down to the lower level at some point. Dealing with all this is going to be iffy. Dealing with all that's going to be a bit iffy. But I'm confident we can do it. So you've only put one bin in here. I kind of want more bins. But actually, I don't think we have many more stone crowns. Yeah, there aren't many crowns about. We might want to make other crowns. We might want to make a few other crowns to, you know, keep people busy. Seems like a good idea. Oh, everything's getting stinky. We're going to need a few more wolves. We could just put dogs there. I'll put you there. I'd rather they be war dogs, though. I'd rather they be war dogs. Because war dogs last a bit longer. They're better at fighting. Fortress is going well, thank you. Put you there for now. Okay. So how's the water doing? The water is... it's getting there. It is getting there, slowly as well. We have number 5 spreading about. Lava is there. We have another war dog. So we are... okay, you're now building loads of stuff. This is good. It's going to take you a while. The stinky in the caverns? So that's what I heard. Gah! Yeah, it gets a bit smelly down there. So the water is nearly there. Got number 5s. There's still 7s here, though. It's going to take us so long to drain all this water. I get it as well, Farside. I get it. It's going to take us so long. Could make another avenue. Huh. I could make another one to, like, drain out more water faster. If I did that... maybe a few higher. Like, I went like this. And then that. Like here. Then over to there. We could do that. Meanwhile, I would need to get yet another lever. It's okay, though. I have space for another lever. I've got one right here and right here. Ooh, also, I have space for that there and that there. See, I'm getting there. I'm figuring it all out. Slowly. I'll need to put another mechanism here, though, won't I? Another lever. Use that one. There we go. Keeping my dwarfs busy. Draining out water as fast as I possibly can. Also, we are going to need to put another floor here. Another diorite floor. So we'll leave all this to burn out, or rather melt. Then we have some more adamant. Ooh, there's something in there. I don't like that there's something in there. Might want to have to, like, open this up here and then hope that it's not something terrible. It's probably something terrible. It's probably something really terrible. Okay, so this is nearly to here. That's nearly to there. So what are you all doing right now? You're just sort of organizing things and relaxing. Which I like. I like that you're just, you know, getting busy with stuff. Being busy is good. People carrying shale crowns and we're draining everything. You've nearly reached there. You've nearly reached there. So you're... Oh, you're nearly there. Excellent. Hopefully, this bit won't be a disaster. It might be a disaster. It shouldn't be that bad. Right, I will preemptively set up a wall here and go this, that, but I will suspend them so that they're ready to go whenever I need them. Okay, the malachite one is just not doing anything. Where is the malachite one? You know, the malachite one is just annoying people, so I'm not going to keep that one. Also, we've engraved a bajillion masterpieces. I like when we have the point when we are just engraving masterpieces everywhere. Pro tip, when cleaning a coffee maker with vinegar, don't breathe the fumes from the hot vinegar when you... Yeah, that is a thing. Don't do that. That's not good. Don't do that. Can I put... Ooh, that's a point. Can I put kerns on a pedestal? That's a good point. Can you put kerns on a pedestal? Because if so... Oh, you can! Okay. We are going to save so much space by putting every single kern on this here. This has a lot of these. Orthoclase, eh? Nice. Okay, we're not going to dig these out just yet. I don't want to link myself up to there until I'm ready. As it were. Not until I'm ready. This is our tower of the cages, and this is our tower of kerns, and this is our tower of traction benches. Ooh, diamonds. We like diamonds. Please mine those out. Ooh, we also found some pyrite. Please mine that out too. Not the gold, though. The gold will leave. If only because we have more than enough gold. There are, however, quite a few of them. Okay, that's good. How is this doing? Okay, it's falling down. Excellent. It's getting to there. It's going all the way down there. And it's annoying this thing again. But you see, the chains of the traction benches are used to hold up the Tower of Cleanse. Yeah, I can see that being a thing. So, how are we doing in terms of... What are you doing? You grabbing a... You're constructing a building. I don't know what building you're constructing, but okay. So, how are we doing on this? We have 6 of these. One of them, one of these, one of these, and one of them. Okay. So we can build another one of those. This is slowly being dug out. Can we find the ultimate fate of the dwarfs who got our names? Maybe? Maybe? I mean, the problem is there have been a lot of dwarfs. Are you alive is probably the question. No. If you were called your username, you might not be alive. I mean, you might be in the mausoleum of dead people, but there are a lot of dead people. There are a lot more alive people, though. Many alive people. God, look at that. We've almost sorted this out. Probably died honorably digging into lava. Yeah, that could be something that happened. You might, in fact, have dug into lava and met an end. An end might have occurred. Okay, you're digging there. That's good. Then you dig to here. Then we smooth this out. Fortify it. We're going to need to get a bridge. Here. Ooh, I see gems. I see gems. Gems are good. I do like gems. Do that. We got gold and fool's gold. We found pyrite. Yep, we have indeed found pyrite. Right, that is there. So we want this to be called the secondary. The second
Mayhem.
drain.
Yippee!
And there is Smithland with 50 months. Thank you ever so much. That is so kind of you. Hey, indeed. Hope you are doing well. Hope things are going good. You know what? We could maybe make a couple more crowns. We could make some rock crowns, you know? Just a few. Just a couple of rock crowns. Just 500. Actually, no. No. Let's not. Let's have a whole season where we don't make crowns. Let's just have a season where no crowns get made and people just get the opportunity to relax. Look at how clear this is, by the way. Someone had to go at the handle on your car. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Ooh, look at all these things we found. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, those are fancy. Look, we do need the opportunity for people to recover and recuperate. It's very important that people get that time to unwind and do stuff. We should also probably get a few walls here. We're going to have them be made of orthoclase, because that is closer, or rather further away. Also, I blame you and my Australian friends for how to go at and variations apparently being made. I take full responsibility for you adopting my mannerisms. My awesome, awesome mannerisms. So, how are we doing when it comes to crafting? We're doing pretty well on the spears and the helmets. Oh, we are spinning thread now. We are spinning thread. We are making serrated glass discs. See, that is happening. Spinning thread is occurring. Very glad for that. We are making thread. Suddenly, Craftsman's hands start shaking as he suffers from cramp. Look, people need an opportunity, like, when they are not working, one of the things they have the opportunity to do is actually socialize. They have the opportunity to pray. They have the opportunity to form, like, emotional attachments. These are good things. You want emotional attachments. Okay. Use lawn. Yep. Item inaccessible. That's also fine. Praying for more crowns. Bonding over lack of crown. There are many crowns. Can only talk about making crowns. I'm emotionally attaching myself to the stream to forget that my car is damaged. I hope your car is fixed up soon. Are you not forming emotional attachments to the crowns they make? I mean, they are, yes. That is true. They are indeed making... Oh, are loads of people coming here to collect gems? Yeah, they get gems and they immediately beeline over to where... Oh, there are a lot of gems there, to be fair. There are a lot of gems there. That is more than a couple of gems. Also, it's now winter. I don't know if we are going to end up having... Oh yeah, that reminds me. I totally need to add the save one. The save one is rather important. Don't mind me. Save has been added. We don't need to do it now because it's already saving. Winter, no one turns up. Except maybe a Forgotten Beast. Or a Titan. We haven't had a Titan show up. We have a lot of wealth. Like, we have generated an astronomical amount of wealth. You'd think a Titan would have shown up by now. I don't know if there are any Titans left, honestly. I mean, we have generated... We've imported a lot of wealth, and we have exported a lot of wealth. So there is a lot of wealth. No, we killed a Mega Beast. That's not a Titan. Mega Beasts are not Titans. It's an interesting distinction. But yeah, they're not the same thing. We might end up making a couple of these, honestly. We might end up making a couple of throughways. You know what? Let's just get started with a third one. Let's just get started with a third one. If we're going to get this done any time in the next whenever... By the way, this day we go back. there we go with that. A Gorlak is getting killed. So if we now go to here, we add another mechanism. And we make this the third main Dran. Let's rename that to Drain. Have you built this yet? No. You've nearly done it, though. Okay. You've nearly done it. Please resume construction. Hello there, Deus. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I know you're thirsty, but you're nearly done. The reason why you've got default mining priority at 1? Because generally I don't have my dwarves doing a lot of mining, truthfully. They're usually not doing a lot of mining, so 1 is usually good enough. Right, we want you to link it to that one. It's generally worked for me. I'm not going to say it always works. Besides, this isn't an urgent thing. I don't desperately need this sorting right now, right this second. So then we can dig there. Actually, we can have you start digging here now. So when that's done, we can then dig down. Once this is connected up, we can then do that. We can then seal this off. And then we can work on the third one. I think 3 drains should probably be sufficient. Yeah, we've generally been mining up a lot of trouble. Yeah, I'm really worried about this spot right here. There's water there. Which makes me very afraid that there is something bad there. And yes, I could dig up. But there's also water there too. It could just be that there's a big pocket of water there. It could be. Also, a cat has decided to adopt a child. It happens. So, are you still upset about the water? You really don't care about that water. You don't feel anything about being near a waterfall. They are a master biter. Water? You mean that stuff? Oh dear. So cutting gems is done. So that's being linked. This is being built. That's being dug. Then this'll be dug. Then that'll be dug. How is this doing? Thread has been spun. This is... Oh. Please resume construction of that. I don't know why you stopped doing that. So I need 1, 2... I need a couple more traps here. So... How am I doing on... Oh, we have enough iron spears. We can make another one. So that'll be done eventually. Once we have this full thing, we might also want to put a chain here. So that we can do that. Edna has ended a mandate. You don't want anything built. We are not exporting cages. We are also not exporting rings or querns. Honestly, I should probably just stack every single ring we have into a pile in Alias's room. It's probably a good idea. It would save us a lot of grief. It would save us a lot of grief. Okay, so that's not being mined out yet. And that will be eventually. You have cancelled the construction of a wall. You cancelled the construction of a weapon trap. You're still doing that. You're nearly done. I really want these tetrahedrites moved. But they'll get around to it. Right, so everything's done there, done there, done there, done there, done there. 2, 3. Is that it? Are we only 3 weapon traps away from completely finishing this corridor? I think we are only 2 weapon traps away from completely finishing this corridor. I mean, I won't say no. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so you're mining that out. Oh, there you are. What are you going to do with all these silver deliveries when it's finished? Coins? Maybe I'll sell the spears. Maybe I'll sell them. Okay, this still doesn't have anything connected to it. So you're... Not surprisingly, I think that's a swim face. You are digging. You're going to dig somewhere else, apparently. Oh, you're going to dig there. You're going to start there. Okay, that's fine. You start digging that out. Now we've done that. That's got to be grabbed. That's definitely being grabbed by someone. Hello, Hill Valley Maker. I am having a pretty good day. We are relaxing. I'm going to save because you have reminded me that saving is important. And we went from having 1 channel where we were draining out water to having 4. Because I really want this water gone, and having 3 channels to do it will make it faster. It'll make it 3 times faster, actually. Knowing my luck, some horrible forgotten beast is going to show up while I don't have the ability to block them off. That is going to be just my luck, and I'll have to send my dwarfs. It'll be like a steel beast. Actually, what I think I'll do in that instance is I'll just lock off the whole area. Just be like, nope, whole area gone. Boop. I do have a couple of drawbridges that will help me do that. In theory, you could move your fortress all the way down to the bottom here. You could do that. You could move your fortress all the way down to the darkest depths of the dark deep. You could do this. Okay, you're mining out that. I don't know if you can safely melt down export prohibited items, although melting masterwork items still... Yeah. I generally am not going to do that. You know, I'm not going to melt down a cool thing like that. Okay, are you heading up or are you heading down? You're heading over there to help out here. Okay. That's fine. I'm just curious as to why you're not mining this out. Nah, we're not getting rid of the mountain of cages. We'll just stack them up with Edna. Oh, you're linking the thing up. Okay, that's good. Ooh, a pouch of gold. Hey, thank you very much, Hill Valley Maker. That is exceptionally kind of you. That is very kind of you. Ooh, I greatly appreciate that. Pouch of gold. And that is Twitch adding 20%, not 10. That is really kind. Apologies for the sniffles there. How are you doing with this part? Oh, that is pretty much all. Oh, look at that. We have a second box for crowns. I really appreciate your fantastic content and all your hard work. Well, I appreciate that you are being so kind there. Oh, look at all of that. Everything's organized. We've finally done it, folks. We have organized all of the crowns. It only took a short while. Now that we've done that, we can finally tell them to make more crowns. Well, just a few, you know, just a couple. 400. We'll start off small. We'll make 400 crowns, and we'll see where it goes from there. You know, just 400. Just a few 100,000. You can make traps in cages in the third cabin level. Who knows? You might come in handy somebody. Nah. We'll be alright. Finally, the crown economy can recover. Order has been restored. Imagine having a creepy horror movie style room full of dimly lit cages. Nah, they're not dimly lit, they're just cages. Keep in mind that I recommend attraction bench economy, and even the... Look, it's okay, we have a lot of wealth just lying around waiting for stuff to happen to it. So we need, like, just 30 more. Just 30 more trap items. If I do this and that, we have 4 discs here. How many iron spears? That's another one. That's another one done. What will there be for you to hoard? That is true. You also periodically ban the export of traction benches. This is a thing you do. More traction benches. I don't think you've quite got this hoarding thing down. Look at how industrial this is, by the way. I'm going to triple the amount of water that goes through this. Triple it. Yes, also make a bridge right here. You know what I'm then going to do? You've banned exports. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a master lever. And I'm going to put it here. I want to make a master lever, and I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to link all of them to... Wait, hang on, I can't do that, because one of them's already submerged. Forget that plan. That is a bad plan. We cannot do that. Alright, that is now fully linked. That is a linked thing. Okay. That is connected up. And that's all ready to go. You might as well actually just mine that out while I'm thinking about it. We should also set up a wall here quickly. Make it out of hornblende. And suspend the construction. Oh yes, and also mine that out just to make that a bit easier. So now, okay. We're now going super hard on this, which I greatly appreciate. We could do a 4th one, but I also feel like a 4th one might be a little bit overkill. I think 3 is going to be enough, especially with the 4th, like, secondary one there. Let's assign... I don't know. We'll assign... you. So they're all being built. This is being done. And it's doing pretty well as well. Oh, we have struck white opal. Where? There. Excellent. Ahead. We'll then want to smooth this wall out. Smooth this wall out. Is that more white opal? Yep. I would like to mine that. And this. Oh, no, not that. not that. They also want a nice wall here at some point. So you have now reached there. Right, smooth that out. Someone's going to go do that. That's being built. This is nearly ready to go. Keyhold apologizes for not being able to stick around. That is not a problem. I appreciate his raid of 20 people. Thank you ever so much. That is so absurdly kind of you, Old. He bringeth the ham and he bringeth the raid. Ham raid. How are you? I have heard that you must raid and run. That is absolutely fine. I just appreciate you turning up at all. How was it? You just got done finishing FF5? Yeah, I can imagine that would be pretty heavy stuff. I hope it was enjoyable. I hope it was an enjoyable experience. Oh, you're building this already. Oh, that's very nice. So this is the So this is the second main drain. This is the third main drain. There we go. So if we now go to here, that's built. No, it's not built yet. It's nearly built, though. It's very nearly built. But thank you very much, Old Dragon. He defeated the most brutal dragon ever, said farewell to an acquaintance, chopped down a tree. Properly this time. You always got to chop down trees. I mean, when they need chopping, you got to chop them. Don't just chop trees needlessly, though. If there is a reason to chop down that tree, chop down that tree. Okay, you've nearly grabbed all of them. That is wonderful. So, you've nearly got to here. Water's draining there, which is good. Laws of the universe depended on chopping down that tree. Well, I'd say you did a good job there chopping down that tree. Think you did a good job. Because you've done that. I don't know why that's inactive. Probably because the person that did it ended up getting too tired. So, we don't have a trap there, and we don't have a trap there. So let's see if we can make some more traps. Can I make a trap or two? I can make one here. What does it have in it, though? How many? Oh, 9 iron spears. And I want to make... Okay, 9 iron spears and this giant bismuth bronze axe blade. Okay, there we go. So now we need is a few more. And this trap corridor is done. I had to chop a tree once because it kept barking at kids and would not leave them. I get it, ha! It's funny. Okay, you're going to smooth a wall. So when these walls are smoothed, then they can be fortified. Thank you, Chunk. Oh, the tree puns. I approve of the tree puns. I always approve of tree puns. Okay. So you're doing that. Right, that's been done. Shall we branch out a bit? That's always a good idea. Always a good idea to branch out. You oak to do it. The elves will remember this. It's alright, we have plenty more trees. There are plenty more trees. I really want this finishing. Because that's been done, that's been done. These the puns are... They are... Embrace puns. Puns are good. Puns are always good. Oh, this water is going to drain so much faster. It's going to drain so much faster in a moment. That's going to be really good when that happens. The puns are a bit wooden. Ha! Right there, yep. You can do that. It's going to be a lot of water. Yeah, considering that we have this one, and we have this one, that's making a lot of mist, by the way. One of the things you really want to make, and I've never been able to make one, is a mist generator. If you can make like a waterfall with drains that makes mist everywhere, dwarves really like mist. Will this Twitch stream appear on your new YouTube channel? Yes, it will actually, Hill Valley Maker. This one will appear on Kickvodskia, which you can find by typing !YouTube. Every single sub helps to give that channel more notice. The goal right now is 1,000 subs, if I can make that. What does mist do? Makes dwarves happy. They like mist. They just universally like mist. It also makes you run around and solve puzzles, that is true. Dwarves really like mist. If you can get mist, you can get a mist generator, or like a natural waterfall. If you can get dwarves to walk, the other advantage of getting them to walk through a waterfall is that it cleans them. No, it's literally like the mist from a waterfall, like the spray of water. It's just the spray of water that comes from running water, like falling water. You know, it's called mist. It's, some of it is appearing here, for instance. There. Tons of steam and mist. They like mist. So ironically, even though they would hate being around that dwarf, they would also, that monster, they would like the mist. Alright, so you're nearly done there. Okay, you're done there now. Okay, so now I need to go to here, get the third lever, link that to this, do it urgently. Once we've done that, so this one is, once those have been fortified, this one is done. Then we can dig down here, and dig down here, and seal this area off. And we do the same here once the third one is done. And then once we're done, we seal this off. And then we're good. Well, there's no reason to keep these open at all. Like, these should be able to function without any walls or any such thing. Okay, you're building stuff. Got one spear there, just hanging around. This is the last weapon trap. 4 discs, 4 spears. Use 2 swords. That sword, and that sword. There we are. Okay. With that, we can stop making iron spears. We can stop making them, because we don't need any for the moment. The Reptile Man Lieutenant stole... Who? The Reptile Man stole Kidermus. What are your skills? You're a schemer. Gotta watch out for schemers. They like to scheme. Also, this guy has no health problems. These creatures are shaped like men covered with rough scales. They have the head and tail of a lizard and possess a dark and evil intelligence. They are found deep under the earth. He's incredibly skinny, his scales are green, his eyes are black. He is going to socialize. Keep an eye on him. I mean, he could also just be here, you know, to be here. But also he might be up to something. Sometimes people turn up with the express desire to figure out a place. If you have any random unsolved crime, you can interrogate him and find out anything suspicious he might be doing. I could interrogate him. But then again, he might also not be up to anything. Here's the thing, he might just literally be here. Like, lots of people have schema. I think he's also... yeah, he's just there. He came here on holiday. He is listening to poetry. He's getting very drunk. He's getting very, very drunk. Okay, that one is completely smoothed out, but we don't have access to... we don't have access... this hasn't been done yet. Just give him free access to your fortress. You can totally trust him. Not sure that I can necessarily. Wow, there is nothing that Alias is currently forbidding export on. I don't like that. The good news is this is nearly ready. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to wait until these are done. You're done. Are you done? Oh no, is there a small child just hanging around here? Okay, that's done. Right, so dig those down. This has a mechanism now. It's not a child, it was a mechanic. So this is not yet linked. It will be soon, though. This one is linked. So I can press that one whenever I want. So we're about to start doing this. We can also get this going. Once this is linked up and connected to here, then we can dig the other one, and then all four of them will be good to go. Ah, Dwarfless has told us to make something. Would you believe me if I told you it was a traction bench? I know it's been a while, Dwarfless, but he has also decided that, yeah, I can believe it. I can absolutely believe it. You better. Don't worry, I'm doing it. I am making a traction bench. In this fortress? Never. We're doing it. We're making the traction bench, okay? It is being done. Also, I like that this is the level that this is... you know, actually, we don't want that. We want this. So let's go to this and actually change this to like that. There we go. No, it's not a traction bench. It's the traction couch. Yeah. That's not done yet. We need to wait for this to get its mechanism. Once that's got its mechanism, we are good to go. Traction recliner. There is still one spot that isn't full. it will get full. Eventually. Where are you going? Are you going to... He's just chilling, I think. Just got no activity. He has no official position. Oh, he's a squad of the Unseen Arrows. The Unseen Armors, rather. What is your schedule? No. What is the schedule? Oh, you're always training. Wait, do I not have you... Hang on. I don't think I have you actually... like, attached to a training regimen. Do I? Train. There we go! Now you'll actually start training. Whoops. That was me being foolish. Okay, that has now had that happen, right? So now that's starting to drain out. Water is now going to flow out twice as fast. And this has now been linked up, so we can then do this to have... Oh, no, not there. To have water drain out 3 times as fast. So what is this project? We're draining water. We are draining an entire river. An entire underground ocean. That is the plan. We're just draining an ocean. A lake, rather. Because we want access to this pillar. And we can't get access to it. Oh, Edna has mandated that we make a thing. Flasks. Well, we can do that. We can actually do this right now by going, hey, other object, copper flask now, and other copper flask now. We should hear around sploosh noise. Okay, that is done, right? So now we resume the construction of these. You can't make ye flask. I think you'll find I can. And I will. So there we go. Now water is flowing out 3 times as quickly. What I really should have done is made like one massive... Oh, I should have made like one massive channel. I mean, I could still do it one more time. I could, like, make one here. Is that how the fluid dynamics work? Any engineers? It's all flowing out. So now it's draining a lot quicker. We could make one more channel. But I feel like tripling the, or more than tripling the flow of water out will mean that it goes a lot quicker. Please resume construction of that. So there we go. We have a nice little area here. These are all going to be sealed off. And then once they're sealed off, these will be sealed off, and then we'll all be good. Ah! A bunch of mole dogs have appeared and have decided they're going to... No, they're going to die. No, we're not going to do that. We are literally just going to... We're just going to get rid of this water. I don't want to go down. I just want it out of here. Because once it's out of here, I can then deal with making a little thoroughfare this way. The Forgotten Beast, Uxon Olok Omstu, has come. A towering, hairy assassin bug. It has thin wings of stretched skin and has a bloated body. Its slate grey hair is patchy. Beware! Its deadly spittle. Oh! Oh, you're really close! Oh, you're really close! You are right there! Okay! That's a problem. We can deal with this creature. It's not that tough. The problem is we need to save all these dwarfs. We can save all these dwarfs. The dogs will buy us time. The dogs will buy us time. That's their job, to buy us time. It's only an assassin bug. It's not made of anything in particular. It's not made of, like, diamond or steel or even any metals. It's just a bug. It's a giant bug with spittle. Right, everyone. Go into here really urgently. Hi. Which squad is active right now? Ooh, a pouch of gold. Surprise Forgotten Beast attack going in the book. Yeah, that is going in the book. Thank you ever so much. That is so kind of you. Thank you. Oh, no. Are we in that weird limbo where no unit is active right now? Okay. You're sort of active. Oh, no. You are not very active at all. It surely will bug your dwarves, but thank you very much. I am not pleased with this. You picked a bad time. Right, guess the speechless orbs are going to have to go intercept it. Alright. Guess you're just going to have to go kill it. Go for it. Alright, everyone else, you're constructing building, you're constructing a building, you're constructing a building. You three, Techno, Hobo Joe, and Captain Anasa. Hobo Joe. Hobo Joe. Nope. Techno Sarah. Nope. And Captain Anasa. No. Stop it. Flee. Yeah, drop what you're doing. We could maybe buy ourselves a bit of time here. Can you pull this? Like, right now? No, is the answer. It's slow? Oh, that just killed it instantly. Ooh, drop all the bits and run! I'm trying! Thank you ever so much. What are you doing? Moozy! No! Moozy, what are you doing? Stop! You're going to die. Run! Okay, just stay there for now. Oh no, it's moving, it's moving, it's moving, it's moving. It's moving quickly. Okay! Okay, good, good! It's stuck. It cannot get through. Dwarf the Dwarf, please stop. Okay, it can't get through. Yeah, they can see the horrors, yep. However, it does have another way it can get out. Yeah, that lever pull was fortunate. Oh. Hang on. Oh, no, I know what you're doing. Alright, change of plan. So, you lot, position yourselves here. It can fly. Hey, constructing building? No. No, you need to stop doing that. Stop that now. Drop what you're doing and run. Alright, how is my military squad doing? Yeah, we're not out of the woods yet. We're not out of the woods yet. This thing can fly, and I know where it's going. There is an alternate entrance that it can use to get into my fortress. It's going to take a while to get there, though. Remember those holes I just built? Yeah, it's going for them. Okay, assemble here, squad. Oh, you are... Okay, no. Change of plan. How many of you are actually, like, ready for this fight? They're going! They're going! Are you even armed? You are armed, okay. Okay, you're not all wearing helmets. But you are armed. Okay. Right. There is a cat going, hey, I'm gonna... Oh, no. You turn round. You really need to turn round. I mean, if you're lucky... These people... Where is this forgotten beast? Has it drowned? Nope, it is, Hang on! Where are you going? Okay. What? Where are you going? There are definitely ways to get into my fortress. I don't think it knows how to get in. I don't think it knows how. I think if we're really sneaky, we might be able to get away with walling. Oh my, some of you are just not ready for this. Okay, some of you are ready in varying degrees. You don't have shields, some of you. You're not wearing armor. Okay, who is actually ready for this? Okay, Rick Astley is ready. Right. Okay, specifically, Rick Astley. Station here. What about Drool Proof? Where is Drool Proof? Drool Proof, are you... Okay, Drool Proof. Station... Okay. Nobody station. Rick Astley and Drool Proof, I want you to station here. What about... You two are probably the most ready. Legion Prime? You don't have a shield. You? Daffy? Daffy doesn't have a weapon. You don't have a weapon. You're only wearing one shoe. Okay, nobody else station. You two are stationing, though. You two stay here. Okay, you're going to go construct that building. You're being very brave. What is the Forgotten Beast fight? Oh no, that's when it fought that dog. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It fighting that dog is fine. If we're really lucky. So what I can do now, this is interesting. I can press this, okay? If I pull this lever, I can then pull the other lever and regain access to that area. Okay, you have actually built one of those. Okay. Okay, you actually built one of those. I really don't like this, though. You're not even wearing your full armor, are you? No. The shield is the important part, though. Where even is this Forgotten Beast gone? It's... there. It really doesn't know where to go, does it? Okay, so now that one is. So what we do now is we then pull this one. And then we'll have access to these again. So once we have access to these again, we can finish building the traps. And then once this has been sealed up, like that one is done, these ones, once these are done, we are safe. Ish. Presuming the thing doesn't fly up. Which it could still do. Alright, that's open now. So now we can tell you to resume construction here. Resume construction here. Resume construction here. Just tell them to resume construction everywhere. Like, they can now build these again. That one was nearly done. Because now they're safe. Ish. Kind of. I still don't like this. I really... Okay, you have gone? You're stationing? Okay, you're alone now. I do not like you being alone. Okay, you're coming to construct a building. Okay, okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. This is very tense. The traction bench, however, has been constructed. I do not like this. I do not like this. I am on record to say I do not like this. However, Rick Astley is here. Rick Astley is here and will hopefully save the day. How are you all doing, by the way? I'm dealing with the fact that this thing is just here, over the lava, flying about. I don't think it knows how to get to us. I think I've confused it. You know what? I'm fine with it being confused. You know what? That's good. You can stop stationing now. You can stop stationing. So, I really need this squad to update its equipment, please, because none of you are equipped with what you are meant to be equipped with. Yeah, Confused Beast is a really good thing. Like, this one is sealed off now. This one needs to be sealed off. Once that one is sealed off, we're in a good condition. We're in a good situation. Honestly, I don't even need to seal that off. It's just like we're going to schedule this one to be done, so that we only have one we need to do. That is what we are going to do. Meanwhile, the water is flowing. Everything else is doing okay. Wow, the number of unhappy dwarves has gone down substantially. Everyone's getting on with this. I really hope that monster hasn't changed plan. Where are you? You're still sort of confused. Are you still confused? Yes, you are still very confused. You don't really know where you're going. Good, good, excellent. Can we please get this all done? Are you... No, you're not training. I do not enjoy this. I do not enjoy being caught out like this. I do not enjoy it. Like, if I see the bug just flying into here, I will be very unhappy. Who is constructing a building right now? You're constructing that. Okay, that's fine. You construct a trap. That's fine. I've got to watch this bug. Where is this bug? What are you doing? I really hoped that you would just get distracted by the Forgotten Beast. But you haven't found the way to access the Forgotten Beast. See, every time it veers this way, I'm thinking, are you heading in the direction of this? This project that... Okay, you're carrying... Oh, what are you carrying? Hornblende. Okay, you have that. That's really good. Okay, I need that active. Alright, I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be okay. It's a near thing. But I think we're going to get away with this, because you're carrying the Hornblende. Suspend that one. you were going to do that one. I don't want you to do that one right now. That one's being done. I should have made it blocks. Blocks are much faster to transport. How is the crafting of a bajillion crowns doing, by the way? Yeah, we are making a lot of crowns really, really quickly. Like, really quick. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I don't know why they're not using this storehouse. But they're using this storehouse, and they're putting them in boxes. Look at that, that's just a box with 12,000 worth of crowns. That's a box with 12,000 worth of crowns. This is good. We made bismuth bronze coins. Okay, the coins are done. Right, silver bars. We can make like 200's worth of silver coins. Make 200's worth of silver coins. Then we'll smelt some more gold. Then we'll smelt some more gold. Right, you're... No. Please keep working on that. Oh, I really don't want this forgotten beast around. Okay, have you... Okay, that is still not done, but you are very close. You are thirsty. I know you're thirsty. Also, I noticed that you are weak and frail, and I'm having you carry a massive boulder. Once you get all the way there, the beast will have finally figured out what's going on. No, it still has not figured out what's going on. Okay, I'm pretty safe. Why are half of you not... Why are half of you not wearing helmets? I need you to update your equipment. I need you to go and get equipment, please. Like, you are not in a state of... We have a lot of steel helmets. We have 63 steel helmets. Like, there are a lot of steel helmets. It's just people aren't wearing them. Like, wear a helmet! The yellow means that they're going to get them. It's just they're not grabbing them right now. We should be alright, though. It shouldn't be a... Why are all these breaking? Why are all these breaking? Please work on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that is... Oh! Ha! Well, that's a problem. Because we... Okay. Right. We're going to do this the simple way. Pull this. Pull that. Okay. There shouldn't be anyone outside. And honestly, we shouldn't have any problems with these. We should be okay. If people could pull these anytime they like. Why are these all breaking? I don't know. No. Why are you breaking? Resume construction. I don't know why it's breaking. Have you managed to seal this up? As on the side. Have you managed to seal this up? Yes. Okay. Now, Resume the construction of that. Once that's done, that is safe. Alright, that's been pulled. So, the rat people shouldn't... Uh-oh. Okay, Clippy is stuck outside. Right. Alright, this needs to be pulled. I need to get Clippy in quickly. Clippy, I don't know why you've decided to stay outside. I'd rather you didn't. Clippy, you're gonna get into trouble. You are going to get into serious trouble. Oh, hang on. Those are... Okay. Maybe if you're really lucky, they won't get to you. Actually, no. Open this one. No, we're just going to have to risk it. Yep, there's more of them coming. There's a lot more of them coming. They are all dying, however. They are all dying. I don't know why these are breaking. They shouldn't be breaking. I really don't know why they're breaking. Maybe you can fight the assassin bug on the wrong cavern layer. Okay, so you're here. Right. Where is Clippy? Clippy has got no job. Clippy, please find a job. There's Dwarf Fortress. Would you like some help with that? No! Not really! Alright, what are you doing? No, no, Chaos, stop. Chaos, please. I do not want you to go out there. I'm trying to save a dwarf. Chaos, stop. Do not do that. Please do not do that. No. Throwica is apparently coming to clean a trap. No. Do not do this. Nope. You are also going to clean a trap. No. You are going to... No. Throwica, I know what you're going to do. You're going to try and fight something. And you're going to die. Please stop. Do not do this. Let them fight it out. With my traps. Oh, so many people are coming. Why? No. Throwica, stop. You know what? Fine. 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 You leave me no choice. Apparently you've dropped your pants. Why? Why did you drop your pants? Oh look, now there's this person. Malix, no. Stop. Well, I'm just gonna go clean this trap now. Don't you know we're literally under attack right now? And a boulder. No. No. Stop. The good news is they're all nearly dead. Oh look, someone else has come apparently to... Stop. Alright, everybody who's cleaning a trap. everyone whose job it is to clean a trap. Stop, 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 stop. 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 No. Do not clean traps. I'm not even kidding. Stop cleaning them. I know it's inaccessible. There's nothing I can do right now until all these rat people die. Stop! I'm trying to save all of my people. It's all I'm trying to do. This person's like, I can't do this thing. I know you can't. I really know you can't. I know. I know you can't. The good news is they're all nearly dead. How did... Yes, please run away. Please. Oh, you nearly made it. You are not going to make it. Okay, how many are left? Is there like... There's one, there's two, there's you. There's this one that is stunned, nauseated, pain, pale, pain, and seriously injured. And dead. And there's this one that's also seriously injured. Okay, are you the last one? You are, in fact, the last one. Okay. I think we're okay now. I think we're okay. There's one left. I think we're alright. Also, Dwarfless has said, while you're there, could you make a few rings for me? And I'm like, okay, I will make a rock ring. There. A rock ring here. And finally, a rock ring here. There. Right. Meanwhile, down here, all the traps are done now. This is the thing I'm always... Okay. So, well done. You have managed to get yourself trapped. Because what he did was he built the wall while being on the inside of the wall. This is a thing that he has done. I don't know why he has done this, but he decided it was a good idea. It was certainly a plan. It was indeed a plan. I'm not going to say it was a good plan, but it was a plan. Dwarfs. Yeah, that's pretty good descriptive term for it. Just dwarfs. Well, I suppose we have a couple of things here that we can use to make a few more traps. There we go, there's another trap there. Another trap here. How many steel spears did we just get? A couple. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Checking to make sure nothing can get past the walls. Yep, looks good. Wait a minute. Right, we just have... well, nothing can get past the wall. Congratulations, including you. You also cannot get past the wall. You did a good thing there, and by a good thing I mean we now have to deal with this problem. There is a very easy way to deal with this problem, and it's called just digging him out and then putting another bit of wall there. But suffice it to say, we have solved the problem. The problem is solved, and the Forgotten Beast problem will hopefully solve itself. I really hope it will. You know, it won't solve itself, you all being awesome. Thank you ever so much. Remember, every single little bit of that goes towards me, be it bits or subs, does help to make all that I do possible. It truly does. It really does. And it's all greatly appreciated. Right. Gems have been done. Right, how is... Here's an interesting question. How's this doing? Oh, it's all gone. Right, well, we can easily mine this out. Pretty sure we can mine that relatively safely. That's about all that we can mine safely. That's literally all that we can mine safely. We'll have to do everything else in a bit. We are not opening this up yet. We're not opening that up for a very, very, very long time. Well, everything's alright. Are you sure? Ah. Is there combat going on? Oh yeah, this guy is now very dead. However, he did injure someone. Quite badly. Is someone gonna go and tend to them? Found any native platinum? Yeah, we have native platinum. I think. Stones. Yeah, we have 70. We'll smelt some in a moment. We'll actually smelt some now. Smelt some platinum, if you would. Smelt 60 of them. No, it's fine. They found a rat person. They decided, yep, we're going to attack this rat person. Which makes sense, because, you know, it's what they do. Ah, I see a trap has decided to not build for some reason. This is my favourite thing when a trap just doesn't build for some reason. Like, why? Why have you decided you are just not going to build? I don't know. But, you did. Yeah, I feel like a lot of traps have broken. Because we just gained a lot of spears. Nope, apparently we just gained a lot of spears for some reason. Oh, trap there. Hang on. There's meant to be a trap there. Why isn't there a trap there? Well, there's a trap there now. Right, any other... Those traps are definitely not broken. All these traps work. All those traps work. All these traps work. Okay. What about these traps? Ah! Ah, these traps have also just decided they're not working anymore. Nice! Why? They've just decided that they're not going to work. Cool. I wish you'd have warned me of this. Because, there we go. So another thing about this game, I advise you to get the balloon ship. I find, helping, not helping. It's not especially helping, but I appreciate it. Iron spears. How many? Where are my iron spears in this part? Okay, we have enough spare iron spears. Right. Make those. Oh, great! So you just decided that this trap isn't going to be a thing either. Why? Game? I have questions, and those questions are, why are you dismantling these traps? No, not spies. It's just the game being weird. It's just the game being weird. Yeah, let's use some of these. I'm sure we have a couple of, yep, iffy swords that we can use. Like that one and that one. It's just a day for the game being a little bit peculiar. Okay, do that now. Oh, this one also doesn't work. I don't know why that trap also isn't working. You know what? I'm just going to wait and see what happens with the traps. I'm just going to wait and see what happens. Have we now dug this person out? Yes, yes we have. Good. Right, next step, build a wall, build it here. Build it out of something. Build it out of a block. Because you know what blocks are? Not close. Do that. Yeah, you're thirsty. Not surprised you're thirsty. Honestly, also, let's make a couple of iron spears. Remember when I said that we needed to make more iron spears? We're going to make more iron spears. At least making iron spears, we can possibly solve this issue. There are a lot of dead rat people here. You are cleaning blood. I feel like cleaning that blood is not especially needed. So how are you? You are... We don't know. And you are... Oh, minor injuries. That's it. That's all you have. Minor injuries. So you have minor injuries. That's fine. Your injuries are... Oh, those will heal. I mean, a lot of it's cut open, but those will heal. You'll be alright. Right, meanwhile... Oh boy. Hello? I mean, you walked into the fire. I feel like you walking into the fire was a bit of a mistake. And dead. Yeah, I'm not sure why you walked into that fire. You saw it and you went, that's a good way to go. that was not a good way to go. Right. So you were... coffee. So we need to... Yeah, it's not good. I'm not pleased about that. We have a few memorial slabs. Oh, that's sad. So I don't know what's going on with these traps. I genuinely don't know what's going on with these traps. So, didn't know that that would be a problem. These shouldn't be a problem, though. That might be a problem, but these bits shouldn't be. Like, that was surrounded here, this bit should be fine. There's not even a reason for me to dig that out, so I'm not even going to. Ah, dear. We did lose a dwarf. I don't know what's happening with traps. These are all being built. Have we at the very least sealed this area off now? No. Are we on our way to sealing this area off? Yes. Once we've done that, we will be... The Forgotten Beast! Smunok has come, a great humanoid composed of honey yellow beryl. It has 2 long straight tails and it has a bloated body. Beware! Its poisonous sting. Oh no, you're there. Right! Right, it's made of beryl, which is a gem, and my squads are all over the place, apparently. Looks like we're gonna have to fight. Coffee, I believe, was. It'll tell us in a week when it says, this person's missing. So our squad is not at all properly equipped. We have to just send the really good people to go fight them. No, we absolutely can hit it with our hammers, and we hope that it breaks. So who out of our squad is actually in a position where they can fight? Basically, who has their shield, who has their sword, who has the majority of their armor? Who has the majority of their stuff? Rick Astley, ready to fight. Scorpion? Not pleased about you. Legion doesn't have their shield, but they might have to. Ah! Ravendil is ready. You are not. So Ravendil is ready. You don't have a sword. So it looks like we're sending Rick Astley, Ravendil, and... Scorpion. Great. Rick Astley, Ravendil, Scorpion, kill it. Actually, there's maybe someone else we can send. Who else has a weapon? Do you have a weapon? No. Do you have a weapon? Yes. Reel the Doormat is also going to have to be sent. Oh, also we're down a person in this squad. Huh. We will have to assign a position to this afterwards. Right, well, let's go. How fast are you? Not very. Alright, you 4. Good luck. Because this thing is coming. See, it's 2 tails there. We better kill this. Are you training, by the way, you lot? No. Oh, we'd better kill this. We better kill this. I think we will. Okay, Rick Astley is there. Rick Astley is leading the charge. Alright, buddy. What does this thing have? Sting. Don't get hit by it. Come on, cat! Alright. Alright. It's we're fighting it. We're fighting it. It's healthy. It is enraged. It's enraged. It suffered an injury. What was that? It's dead. Okay, it's dead. Whew. Okay, it's dead. What was the thing that killed it in the end? Okay, got crushed. Whew, okay. Crisis averted. Nothing bad has happened. We need someone else to join this squad. I hope they didn't get hurt too. Is anyone else good at fighting? No. Any of these peasants good? You've got low stamina. That's really not going to work for this squad. What about Bob Johnson? No, also low stamina. Slime Marbo? Low willpower. No. Contio? No, weak and frail. No, sickly and frail. Just a short elf. Okay, what about you? Oh, no. What about you? Congratulations. Hey, the low willpower you can use to bait. Yeah, I don't want that to happen, though. What I'd rather have happen, and this seems, you know, silly, is I'd rather have dwarfs that can fight. Because I don't want them to flee. I want them to stand their ground, hold off the enemy, and not perish. Call me silly there, but I feel like that's probably a good idea. Dwarfs don't fight, they dwarf. That is true, they do dwarf. Also, we have pretty much got all this to 5, and some of it to 4. So, you have bestowed a name upon your hammer, which is wonderful. Alright, please, everyone, go to your equipment. I really need you to update your uniform. Like, I really want you to update it. Just update your equipment. Please. Because something's gone weird there. And you're not updating your stuff. There's... You've got your weapon. You're now holding... Like, why are you not wearing helmets? Why? Okay, you're now... Merc's now actually equipped. They don't have a helmet, but they have their sword and they have their hammer and shield. I'll take that. You still don't have a weapon. I really wish you did. Your weapon is somewhere. Your weapon is somewhere. I see someone is fighting something. I think Slime Marbo might have run away from a cave bear. Yeah, interrupted. They ran away from a cave bear. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so this is all completely sealed off now. So now we're draining away 7 channels of water at one go. You didn't get an alert? I'm sorry to hear that, but definitely have been streaming for a bit today. Okay, his crown and stuff is still there. This is yet to be picked up. Have a cat in your lap. Send supplies. I can only send well wishes and hope. There is nothing more I can send to you. Oh, mining this out's going to be such a disaster. Why am I going for a third pillar of candy? This is a good question. Why am I going for a third one when I've not even dealt with the second one yet? Also, guess what? We need another traction bench. This is a thing... darn it. This is a thing that needs doing. We do need another one. We always need more. How are we doing on those crowns, by the way? Yeah, we are most of the way done with those crowns. We are a quarter of the way through making those coins. We're a long way of the way through making those serrated discs. Alias is like, you have been given egg and ham. I'm waiting for the notification about coffee. Because I don't think we can make one for coffee yet. No, we cannot make one for coffee yet. We don't yet know they're gone. Okay, who is... Alright. It's unconscious, tired, and injured. I'd like to finish this off, if that's okay. The hammer's appreciated, not so what to do with the fire. Yeah, blind cave bears tend not to be that dangerous. Okay, so you're just grabbing all of them. You're carrying a spear. Yeah, storing an item in a bin. That's fine, I guess. Once you've done that, we'll then see about building more traps. Hopefully something else will appear on the second layer that will kill that Forgotten Beast, and then we can kill that Forgotten Beast. Now, this is moving a lot faster. We're starting to see 4s now. I mean, we're a long way away from... Oh, there you are. Hi, did you finally figure out what this area is? Well, bad news for you. I've sealed this area off. You can't get in. I'm kind of glad I did seal this area off, because, yep, you are... Oh, yeah, you were very tempted there. It was looking for a way in. It nearly found one. It nearly found one. Coffee fodder has been missing for a week. Okay, now we can engrave a thing for coffee fodder. We don't know where they are. They've been missing for a while. Now it is time. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab all of these, let all these traps be built slowly over time. The other traps will be made. All these corpses are going to rot. Okay, I think everyone is a lot better equipped than they were. I say that, and you still don't have a helmet. And you don't have a shield. So long, area. I'm sure if we go into shields and go into steel shields, there's no reason for us to smelt that down. Like, all the shields are accounted for. Like, all the shields are accounted for. I don't know what's going on there. I'm sure they'll sort themselves out eventually. Just a bunch of random weapons here. This at least is nearly done. Soon we won't have to worry about traps, because we'll have built all the traps we reasonably want to build. Soon we'll have done that. In theory. I do want this. I'm gonna do that. And I'm going to put you 4 here while we do this. Actually, no, I'm going to put you 4 here while we do this. Like you, and you are going to go here. Because I'm still a little concerned about that. I love how empty this is now. I also love how organized this is becoming. All we had to do was get on top of it. They're not very expensive crowns, but we do have a lot of them. I wonder how many bones we now have. Ooh, quite a few. Could make some bone crowns. Could get that going. Just a couple. Few little bone crowns. Just gotta get my little economy going. So if I say here, weapon trap, and go granite, what do we have? This, that, this, and a load of these. Any other things? No. So that's fine. Now we go this, that, and we say 8 of these, a bronze spear, and 1 of them. And then we say this, that, and we say any of these. That should, in theory, finish off all those traps. In theory. I really hope that is the case. This is going much faster. Yeah, we can't make another one of these. I was tempted to make a 4th, but with that thing fluttering around out there, I'm not going to risk it. There's not really a lot we need from this lair, so I'm kind of glad. Oh, well, eventually I'm going to have to kill it. But hopefully another beast is going to show up, and then we can deal with it then. Maybe they'll kill each other. I'd really like that. I'd really like them to slay each other. Just floating around, being a monster. Things are starting to smell already there. As they do. So many Masterpiece Ironwork Spears. So many Masterworks. One and all, you can't go wrong. You really can't. Are you dead now? No. We really haven't found a way to lure it up. I really wish we'd found a way to lure it up. Like, we could lure it up. If we could entice it further into here, we could get it up there, we could then get it into here, and then... But we never will. Like, there's all this lovely candy here that I'd like to get. But we'll just never reach it because of you. Because of Skin Scold the Fatal. I mean, the Fatal is a very apt term for you. Very apt. Okay, so we have made that, so we now need to just place it. So let us place down this slab. It is probably a micro... No, it's a claystone one. Okay. It's a claystone one. I hope you're all doing well, though. I hope you are. What are you... Oh, you're just making that from coal. Okay. We do need to make that occasionally. That is true. We do need to make that. We should probably think about getting some raw adamantine. There's a fair bit of it. We can make like 30. We can work to extract some metal strands. Might take a while, but we should get on that. Speaking of getting on that, oh, that went remarkably well, actually. Now, why are you saying that you want to go to a sparring match? I told you to station. I think this is the dangerous one. Yeah, I think that's the dangerous one. See, the water's there now. Okay, here you are. Oh, there's two of you here. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, you're gonna turn round. Good. Not good, probably. Oh. Oh. Alright. Alright, one more. Okay, oh. Alright. That went pretty well. Alright, that... Okay! Change that to extracting 36 metal strands. That's good! Genuinely good! Literally no complaints from me there. Also, 30 spears have been done. Right. 1, 2... If I make a couple more rock mechanisms, we can maybe finish this off, like the track corridors. That's my hope. I don't know how well it's gonna go. That is Vathi Lebavoon Minari Nia's fourth toe, right front paw bone. We can make a Russet keyboard or an M-Tan chest from that. I suppose? Huh. It's a thing. There's a dog. It's asleep. It's not even asleep on the bed. It's just hanging around on the bed. It's just doing its thing. Okay, this water is draining so much faster now. Like, there are very few 7s left. There are very few 7s. There's that traction bench, by the way. Alias will be pleased. Or should be pleased, at least. Right, let's see if we can make a couple more of these. How many? Oh, we really can't make many. But we can make some. Oh. Is that a gremlin? That is probably a gremlin. Gremlin? Oh, yeah. I'll let you off this time. I thought you might. Yep, you're making bone crowns from giant olm mangled bone. Excellent. You're also making bone crowns. Extract metal strands as well. Do we have our strand extractor still alive? Yes, you're actually a talented strand extractor. You're pretty good at doing that, which makes a huge difference with strand extraction. Like, it really does. Every time I look down here hoping that you're dead, you are never dead. You are always alive. You are always alive. There's really no reason for me to change anything here. I keep thinking, should I make another? But then I keep remembering the flying thing. The flying thing of doom, right there. Just being a flying thing. I don't like that flying thing. You're also constructing a building. Yeah, you're slowly making these traps. Which is good. It'll take you a little while, but we'll get there. Another weapon trap. We only have 2 dolomite mechanisms. I'd rather keep them. This is when suddenly Titan. There really needs to be a Titan showing up at some point. I keep tempting fate. I really do. I really keep tempting fate. I'm going, hey, there should be a Titan. We haven't had anything like that. It's actually the natural progression of things, you know, like Forgotten Beasts and Semi-Mega Beasts, then Mega Beasts, then Titans. They could all be dead. There might not have even been many Titans, and then they all could have died. By the way, that there is someone's right hand just lying on the floor. Smelt native platinum ore needs platinum nuggets. Really? Are we not getting anywhere with the platinum nuggets? Are they, like, sealed off? I'm gonna get rid of the platinum ore one right now. I feel like that's not going anywhere. Bone crowns are, though. Rock crowns are. Serrated edges. All sorts of things are going on at the moment. You're carrying some raw adamantine. You've been alright. Exhilarated remembering getting into an argument. Also, I love it when we make masterpiece, like... Oh, Harvey, by the way. Harvey, by the way, saying no scepters banned. Well, no scepters, as in they are banned, not that no scepters are banned. I could just engrave this entire room. You know, why have I not engraved this entire room? I should have engraved this entire room a while ago. I just didn't. I didn't engrave there either. Well, now I'm going to. Yeah, this room really doesn't get any use. Why does this room get used, though? Genuine question, why are you putting all of the crowns here? I mean, I appreciate that you're putting the crowns somewhere. But why are you putting them there? What's wrong with this room? What's wrong with this room? I made this room especially for this. But no, instead you're taking the long route. How are your clothes doing, by the way? Yeah, they're okay. They are okay. That's all being sorted. This is all being sorted. You're making these traps, which is wonderful. Can we make more traps? Have we made another mechanism? No. No mechanisms have been made. Mechanisms are being made. They're just being made a bit slowly. Look at all these crowns. This two-humped camel bone crown. We're back on the crowns, folks. We're also back on the sealing off an entire layer because the one unit that would normally be able to do stuff is being weird and, like, isn't using all of their weapons. And I genuinely don't know why. Like, you're all relatively okay. And you two are just probably training. Right. Tell me your... Why are you not training? Why are you not training? What's Keshem Buck Rampage doing these days? Oh, he's getting provisions. Okay, so he is training. How are your skills doing? You're getting there. He's slowly learning. It's just taking him a long time. So you're gonna... Are you carrying a weapon? Oh yeah, you are carrying a weapon to construct a building. Okay. Wow, is this going a lot faster? There are no threes yet. And there it is, just buzzing about. This is my lair. I live here. Do you really? Also, I am also a little concerned that the chat is in some way broken. It likely isn't, but I am concerned about that. Also, I'm going to put a bridge here. We're just being very quiet tonight. That's okay. That is fine. Let's do this. Because I want to put a bridge... I want to put a bridge there to, like, seal off this when we inevitably end up opening that up. Wait, am I destroying a thing of Kesh and Buck Rampage? Nope. Nope. Try not to alert the Forgotten Beast with all the chatting. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. If we get a few more mechanisms, we can make a bridge there, which we can then seal off everything. That's the plan. So, we'll smooth all this out. Like that. Oh, there are beasts in the game? I forgot about that! I get it. I get it. It's funny. And then we can engrave all these. That's a masterfully detailed one. We don't want to go any further this way. So once that's done... Do my part by staying silent. Wait, darn. No. Engagement is good. But also being quiet's good. YouTube, it's a lot more important for engagement. Like, engagement is pretty good on that. Has Kigo killed all the beasts now? No. There's one floating around in the third cavern lair, actually. Just floating around, being a thing. Like, hello, I am a thing. And it's like, we are very much aware that you are a thing. Please stop being a thing. Also, we're sort of flitting constantly between 22 and 21 sort of unhappy dwarfs. I'm a little sad that our dingo is incredibly... Our dingo person is especially stressed. I don't know what happened to cause that. I don't know what happened to cause that. Okay, so you're nearly done there. You... How many more mechanisms do we have? Do we have enough mechanisms to make a... We have a lot of mechanisms here. Okay, this is good. We'll use that. 3 serrated discs. Couple of iron of these. Then we go... Jet mechanism. Bunch of iron spears here. And then... a shale mechanism. And... bunch of iron spears, and we'll put a few swords in there. And then guess what? That's it! Once that's done, the entirety of this area is done. And the entirety of every little corridor that we have that we want to trap will be trapped. All of them will be trapped. Will they be trapped effectively? No, not really. Ooh, a masterpiece forgotten beast bone crown. That's very neat. Ah, these squads are here. These squads are okay. These squads have everything. I think what happened is I sort of interrupted them while they were getting ready to do their training, and that's what caused the kerfuffle. That's likely what happened. Yeah, there's a lot of horrible things. There are a lot of really awful things down in the dark depths of dark. How many adamantine threads? We have one. Someone out there is extracting. You are carrying some shale. Oh, you're making some rock mechanisms, that's why. You're making more rock mechanisms. But you know what? We go up here a few levels. We have this. And I've got to remind myself, one of the things we are going to do is we're going to make a bridge that goes this way. Because I want one more of these. And that's slowly being worked on. And I want one more of them. And then we'll have one lever, I don't know, just a random potluck lever. Because that'll be our way to secure ourselves eventually when we've managed to get into here. Ooh, there's more of this, actually. Please dig that up. Nice. Also, one thing I have forgotten about, which is that on this level? Yes, I wanted some statues here. We'll have a statue of Zephan and Eidos. There we go. I'm most of the way through building a bookshelf. Also, my head hurts. Yeah, I can see that. I think I'll hydrate. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. You know what else is a good idea, folks? Making sure you have loads of traps. Traps are good. Especially for dealing with pesky things. Look at all these. Oh, you are extracting metal strands. And you are also extracting metal strands. Ooh. Here we go with that. Okay. But finally starting to make more delicious strands of candy. And we only lost one dwarf today, which I'm genuinely surprised about. Genuinely amazed we only lost a single dwarf. We usually lose a lot more than one dwarf. Especially when we're mining deep down in the dark, dank depths of doom. I'm starting 10 solid oak chairs for a client so I can refinish them. They want the color change to something darker while also preserving the beauty of the wood. That's what's commonly referred to as a bit of a conundrum. Just a bit of a conundrum. But you know what I also need to say, folks? I need to thank you all for being here, because seriously, you are all amazing and fantastic and brilliant and wonderful. And though it was very concerning digging more channels for draining water, it all ended up working out in the end. Barely. And there are a couple of things I need to quickly talk to you about before we conclude. First off, once again, thanking you all for being amazing. Second, mentioning Kick Vodskia, my VOD channel that this VOD is going to be uploaded to. There you can subscribe if you're not already. That is an amazing thing to do. Get it close to 1,000 YouTube subscribers. But before that, there is my website kickoskia.com where you can check out all kinds of things, including my schedule. You can also find links where you can buy my book. Then there's my Discord where you can join a large and thriving community, which I'm often a part of. There's loads of places to talk about stuff, loads of emotes based on Let's Plays and streams past and present. And if you link your Twitch and Discord together and you're sub to me on Twitch, you can use the Twitch emotes on Discord, which is awesome. Then there is my Patreon. No problem, Mary. There you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. There's not many Let's Play or stream-wise hidden behind paywalls, but there is a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes that you typically do not see, including but not limited to all the editing, compression, test streams and test recordings and everything that makes all what I do a reality. And in these trying times, I really do rely on the people that pledge to me to make all what I do possible. I truly do. And those of you that do pledge to me not only get a different cult name on Discord of my deep and sincere thanks, you also get to put your suggestions forward for the Patreon shortlist that later gets voted on by the entire community. Darkside Detective and Stray were what were voted for on that. Darkside Detective first, followed by Stray. There's also my YouTube channel, where you can check out all of my content. I've been doing this for nearly 16 years now. I'm so old. And there's over 10,000 videos for your perusal, including most of my older Twitch VODs. And there are 2 slots voted on by the community in my schedule, and 1 that is all mine. There's also, as I said, Kick Vodskia, which you can help by subbing to. Also, for both channels, engagement is very, very important. So if you do like my stuff, don't forget to like and leave a comment, and sub if you're not, and if you are subbed, press that bell for those notifications. Every little bit does help to make the videos more noticeable, and I want the videos to do the best they can. I've been clicking on the ads during YouTube streams. Hope that translates to... I don't know, but just having the ads play helps, Hill Valley. There's also my Twitter, where you can follow me to get notifications about when I start streaming and my Let's Play videos go live and all kinds of random other stuff. There's also my Instagram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, the Discord community as mentioned before, and the community tab on YouTube. No problem, mate. There's also my Throne wishlist, where you can put money towards little gifts that bring me joy. And if you don't like any of the gifts that are up there, you can suggest things using the suggestion section on the website. Thank you, Des. Finally, there is me thanking all of you, because seriously, you are truly all absolutely amazing and fantastic and brilliant and wonderful, and I could not do what I do without you, and I wouldn't want to do what I do without you. You really are truly the heart and soul of my community. You make it all possible, and you're all just so supportive and kind and generous with your time, and all of the enjoyment that you get from my stuff is enjoyment that I get as well, because you're all the reason this can be my job. You truly are. We'll see how it goes, Dark Jade, and I'm sure it will go well. Thank you. With your continued support, I'll be able to keep doing this for as many years to come, as many years as is possible. And I really do want to do that. I really want to do this for as long as I can, because I love doing this. So, all the years I can do it are more years that we can all enjoy what I make. Hopefully. So thank you all, ever so... Oh, I do what I can, Hill Valley, you know. A little bit of positivity goes a long, long way. So thank you all, everyone. Seriously, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything you set out to do. Last stream of the week is tomorrow. That is at 2 PM GMT. Animal Crossing New Horizons. And there we shall be moving Tex into his home. His very frosty home. For he is a penguin. And we can do a little bit of an ice motif. And a little bit of a music motif, as apparently he likes music. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later. And remember, be nice to each other, everyone. For if everyone is nice to each other, the world would be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? Well, I certainly do. And I hope you do too. Later. I will, Hill Valley. I hope you all do too. Later.